Hi, this is Mary. I'm the teen librarian at the Scotlandville Branch Library, and this week we are going to be making Poké Ball paper crafts. So, just a quick heads up, supplies are very limited on this. First come, first serve. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So, here's what you'll need. You'll need a printout of the Papercraft, you'll need some glue, you'll need something to spread the glue, and you'll need some scissors. Here at the library, we will give you the printout, we'll give you a little cup with some glue in it, and we'll give you some Q-tips to spread the glue, but you'll need to get some scissors at home. So what you're going to want to do first is to cut out each of the two halves along those solid lines. What I recommend is actually cutting out general shapes first, get them off of that one piece of paper, and then trim it to fit the lines. Be sure to cut all of the solid lines. When I did this my first time, I actually missed some of the lines when I was cutting, so be sure you catch all of the solid lines. There are lines right here, and right here that you want to make sure that you cut, because if you don't cut those, it'll be impossible to actually fold everything together. Alright, so go ahead and fold everything along those dotted lines on the Papercraft before you glue anything together. It makes things a whole lot easier if everything is folded before you start gluing. Now, it doesn't need to be like a creased fold or anything. Just put a little bit of a bend in the paper so it doesn't go back to being flat when you let it go. Now it's time to start gluing everything together. You'll want to take that Q-tip and put just a tiny little dab of glue on every tab that has a little green dot. Now, you don't need to put a whole lot of glue on each one of these little tabs. A little bit goes a long way, and as a matter of fact, the less glue you put, the less time it'll take to dry. Once you've put down that little dab of glue, take your finger and your thumb and just kind of gently pinch those two layers together so it'll stay stuck together. You don't need to pinch it for too long. 30 seconds to a minute is good. Just make sure they're securely stuck together. So once everything is glued together, once you've got all the tabs glued together and everything, leave them on a table and just leave them alone for an hour. Just let them dry completely. If you don't let them dry completely, when you try to fit everything together, the tabs might start to come undone and that won't be fun. So just leave it alone for about an hour. Okay, once you've left it alone and made sure everything is dry, now it's time to fit everything together. So, you know what a Poké Ball looks like. It's red on top and it's white on the bottom. You'll want to take that white bottom half and fit it into the red top half so it makes a Poké Ball. If you're having trouble fitting it all together, you might want to consider pinching the rim of the bottom white half a little bit, just so it'll slide in a bit more easily. It looks a little funky, but you won't see it when the two halves are joined together. So if you're worried about it looking weird, don't. And it's done. As you can see, you can't see those pinched edges like I had mentioned before. And, you know, this is really easy to make. So if you have a chance, come swing by and get the stuff to make it and have fun. See you next time.